Hey, what's good? This Talk to and Tron, your favorite producer, your favorite engineer. I must be in the studio working on music, working on beats, working on songs, but unfortunately, we back in the building. We working, putting up more sheetrock for the studio or whatever. So coming soon. I ain't got no official date on it. Just know it's coming soon. We working, we grinding. Even on days that we should be out, we working, we grinding. But anyways, kind of want to talk to you guys about the difficulty of life. Like, when I really think about that, I'm like, wow, we really playing on different levels. Like, just think about like a video game. When you say choose your difficulty, you can choose easy, medium, hard, or whatever these other video games where they probably change the name, the levels of it, but it's still basically easy, medium, hard. Think about 2K when you playing on rookie, or you playing on superstar, or you playing Madden or whatever. They got rookie, you got all Madden. But anyway, that's neither here or there. But once again, when we think about difficulty levels, like yeah, it's like life hard in general. Like, I mean, when you be realistic, like, everybody go through it. Like, I don't care if we talking about, hey, this person ain't going through it because they got money. That's a lie. They going through it. I don't care if this person ain't going through it because they married. That's a lie. They going through it. Or they in this relationship. Or they got kids. Or they got this job. Like, regardless of what someone may have that look appealing and look good, life is still hard. But on that note, it's like, you still get to choose your difficulty level. Like, if we all going through life, we all going through the ups and downs, we all on this path, whatever. Life is still hard. Like, you can't tell someone else what they are going through and what they're not going through. You can't tell them what's hard and what's not hard. Or if they're lucky, or if they got it made or don't got it made. But with all that being said, I still feel like people can choose their difficulty level, because even though life is hard, I feel like life can get easy. It could get not as tedious. It could also be a little fun or enjoyable. It can be more. It's better moments to life. It's brighter moments to life. Everything don't have to be dark and gloomy. Once again, everybody got their hard, but when we choosing our difficulty level, think about this. I see a lot of people in a difference in if you choosing easy, medium, or hard is the type of energy that you bring into your life. Like, the type of energy, like what you put into your life. Whatever you put into your life, you're gonna see the outcome of it. You're gonna see whatever you put into yourself, you're gonna see what come from it. If you don't do nothing, ain't nothing gonna happen. What they say, you reap what you sow. So if you're not planting these seeds, if you're not doing these type of things, you're not gonna get anything. That's the same with energy. If you're not choosing good energy, like, everything gonna always be bad. Everything gonna be negative. Like, it ain't gonna be no highlights in your day. Everything gonna be dark and gloomy, black. Whereas if you choose the good energy, like, if you choosing the good energy or whatever, like, even though on these hard moments, it ain't even difficult as it may seem, because, man, you just, like, you just good on energy. Like, hey, man, I know this going on, but hey, I got this going on. I still got this to focus on. Like, some people, they just start to cry for pity or whatever. They just make it about them. Like, hey, remember, we all going through it. Like, life is hard in general. Like, this person, they coping with it. Like, you can't put too much emotion into it. You can't, and I think this is what a lot of people do. Like, they don't choose good energy. Man, like, and if you got bad energy around you, like, get out of that slump. Like, shake it up. Like, do something different. Look for positive energy. Like, I know some people, they got so much negative energy, they can't look at nothing good. Like, they look at everything bad. They don't be open-minded to it or nothing. It's like, sometimes you just gotta be open-minded. Like, you can't forever be stuck in your ways. You can't be those bad energy people. They forever stuck in their ways. Like, if you want some good energy, if you want to look at things and be able to enjoy life, Even when it's hard, like, you got to look for this good energy. You got to surround yourself around good energy. When we talk about good energy, we talking about high level conversations. We talking about doing motivational things. We talking about like praising each other, like just supporting each other, like doing healthy things, going out and walk, going out, like everything ain't got to be like goody two shoes, but you just doing one thing at a time, bettering yourself. When you start to do that, when you look to better yourself, you're gonna find this good energy. That's when all these things are gonna really hit and feel good. Whereas if you're doing the same old stuff, you're not being productive, you're not challenging yourself, you're not self-reflecting. If you're not doing these things, you be like, hey, let's look at my life. What areas am I doing good? What areas can I improve on? Okay, I'm not gonna change overnight. I understand I'm not gonna change overnight. But hey, I can slowly work on this thing until something starts to change for me, until I start to see some rewards from it. Most people don't want to do that. They want to keep doing the same old thing, getting the same results, and wonder why they're miserable. As for me, I like to self-reflect daily, like every day. Like, man, honestly, I notice some things I do well, some things I do great, some things like, hey, I'm the GOAT in this area. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody tell me. But also, when I self-reflect and I look at myself, I'm like, hey, man, you ain't good in this. You need to clean this up. You could have did this better. And that's kind of like where I be at in life. Like, I ain't saying that I got to figure out. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I ain't none of that. I'm just telling you, like, I have my good days and my bad days. I had my low energy days and I had my high energy days. And when I just sit back and self-reflect, I'm like, dang, man, when I was going through this, I was doing these type of things. Okay, be mindful of these things in case it come again. You can get out of this slump faster. Or when I had this good energy, I'm like, hey, I was doing this, I was doing that. Oh, I liked how that felt. I liked all of these things. Let me do a little bit more of this. Let me try to stay on this high a little bit more than this high, this low there, draining, depressing, seem like it'll never end. Like, good energy is energetic, is upbeat, and also on the flip side, it feel like you'll never end or you don't want it to end. So I think there's things that people really just need to start paying attention to. Like, I would say, you don't have to be perfect, but if you want to improve, you got to self-reflect more often. It might not be daily like me, but try weekly. Don't let this stuff be monthly or yearly. Like, man, take a look at yourself, see what you could do better. Like I said, there's some things I know I have to work on, and I try, like, and I actually go find people that I feel like do these things that I need to work on. If they do it well, I try to go find these people because I want to be able to figure out how they do it. I want to hear from them, and I want to see it. If I can see you model it and then you explain to me, cool, bet, I'm locked in. Now I'm working on this area. Like, that's the way I like to do things. Like, that's just me. Once again, everybody's not me, and everybody got their own method, but just hopefully you can use that. But remember, you choose your difficulty. Life is already hard, but it could be easy, medium, or hard.